everybody, Hot Grease here. We're getting an early start. We're headed to the store. Hopefully they're going to have some breakfast sandwiches. But I just got to get this on video. That's Hotspot. He's got his pack on before anybody else. They talk about me liking food. We're ready to go. This was our site. We had a fire over there. I roasted bagels last night. Life is good. All right, we're headed up trail. Hot Grease here. That's where I'm coming from. I had to show you the morning sun. Pretty nice coming up through the trees here. That's where I'm headed. Headed to a store, hopefully for a breakfast sandwich. We'll see if it works out. Hot Grease here. That's where we came from. We got our rock cropping here. And just came upon something that's rather interesting. There's an arrow there pointing between the two boulders, so I guess we're going to squeeze in here. I think I can fit. There is something called a lemming squeeze, but we're not there yet. Maybe this is just practice for the lemming squeeze. Oops, sorry. My hand's a little sweaty, so it's slippery. I couldn't hold the phone that well. There's Screwball. That's a bunch of rocks and a bunch of crevices. So we're boulder hopping right now. A little scrambling. It's the first we've seen this in a while. Man, look at all that poison ivy. Yowza. I'm not going over there. All right.
You just think you ain't going over there.
I know, unless the white blazes take me over there.
We're digging right back to another one here.
All right, we're going. Let me see if I can get down here with the camera on.
All right, we just came through the crack and over that right there. And it's going to send us right back to another one, so I'm going to video it too. Might as well video. Right there it says main and there. Right there.
It sounds worse than it is. It's just me with one hand because I'm carrying the camera and there's the arrows bringing us back through. I think if I wasn't carrying the camera, it would be, shows you the which way to Georgia and which way to Maine. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, let's see what they got for us now. Oh, we're headed around the left. I don't know why we're not going up there, but it's probably good we're not. All right, I'm gonna, looks like this little scramble's all the way, so I'll turn her off. Hot Grease here. There's a white blaze. It came from up in between those two big boulders down through here. So we've been bouldering and scrambling for the last third of a mile. This is where the trail goes. I think I'm going to be able to video a little bit here without jeopardizing. My hike. You don't want to fall. But thank goodness it's dry. It's not raining and wet, because this would really be difficult if it was wet. It's kind of a change of pace of what we've been having lately, which is kind of nice. It's all we've been doing is going up and down hills, and it's not boring, but now we throw a few boulders in here and we're good. I'm trying to find a way through. I believe, yeah, okay, I'm on trail. Sometimes you gotta look for that white blaze and it's further out than you think it is. And sometimes it's not there. And then you pick your way through the boulders. Right after we get through this big ridge here and come down off of it, we're actually going to hit some flatland going into Carlisle. We should be able to make pretty good time. That's the reason we're going to try to do 20 today. Because if we had to do this all day, there's no way we'd get 20 miles. It takes too much time and effort. Pulling yourself up, letting yourself down to get 20 miles. So, all right, looks like I got a pretty good drop here. I'm going to, no, it doesn't look bad. Okay. Yeah, I could slip the wrong way here. I know it doesn't look very steep, but it is. I'm going to turn the camera off, and I believe this is the end of it by the looks of it. So, all right, I'll turn this thing on when I got something interesting. Hot grease here. We just came through this really pretty flat. It's gorgeous in here. You can see the sunlight shining through. Yeah. If you look up there, and there goes Bloodhound and Screwball. We're in for another climb. It's starting in the rocks. It looks like it's going to be a tough one. Maybe with switchbacks, so we'll see. There they go up through. I'm getting ready to start right now. I just thought I'd show you that. All right, we'll see you up trail. Hot grease here. Trying to give you a view, but boy, it's treed and leaved in. If you look really close there, you may see some agricultural fields, but that's where we're headed. And then we're going into Carlisle. All right, everyone. If I do get a view of that, I'll give it to you. That's a little plaque for Center Point Knob. It's on a rock. It's at the top of hopefully our last climb of the day. Because I don't dare say that too loud, because what happens when we say it's our last climb?
It never is.
It never is. And if you can see, he's sweating. He just got here. We need a breeze. We'll probably get it here in a minute. All right, everybody. Headed to Bowling Springs and Carlisle. Hot grease back again real quick. That's a little bit of a better view to the valley below where we're headed. So we're actually going to walk across that valley to get over to Carlisle and then up to Duncannon. So that's our plans for the next few days. And we're headed to civilization. Hot grease here. That's where I'm coming from. We're a pretty big flat. We've been coming down off that hill after that view you had. And here we go. We're coming out into the flatlands that we're going to be walking across for a day or so. So we're off the mountain and we're into many big fields. Wow. Completely different look. This is Pennsylvania, farm country. Crops are in. And as you can see, that's the Appalachian Trail going that way. Screwball, Bloodhound. I'll sweep by one more time. There's some mountains in the distance there that you should be able to spot. That's where we're headed. So we got a pretty good ways to walk to get there. All right. First look at real flatland in a while. Talk to everybody later. Hot grease here. If you look down there on the telephone pole, you see the white blazes. That's where we came from, right across this field. We came off that ridge right there. We're in Pennsylvania in farm country, and that's the ridge we came up. I'm trying to see where hot spots back there in that field somewhere. I'm waiting for that lime green hat to pop up. But beautiful farmhouses, silos, corn, soybeans, chicken farm, rows of corn. I still don't see him coming, but he's there somewhere. Oh well, I thought I'd get him on video. If I see him pop up, I'll turn this thing back on again. All right, hot grease back here in the cornfield. Well, I'm showing it to you later. See, I told you hot spot was coming. He's right there. I don't know if you can see that lime green hat or not, but he will catch up with us here in a second. We all come off that hill right there, and the person that we just met saw a big black bear. We didn't get a chance to see it. We were looking for it, but never did. So they disappear pretty quickly, though. So again, there's hot spot, and we're headed into Bouldering Springs. Hot grease here. That's hot spot coming right there. We're in the middle of a giant wheat field. I just think it's so gorgeous. It's all golden and yellow and green. I know nothing about farming, but this is beautiful. This is what we're walking through this afternoon. Something completely different than what we used to. It's a great change of pace. All right, I just gave you the 360. As the boys up front, and you saw a hot spot in the back. Got a little corn up here. All right, we're headed into the woods right up yonder, you can see. I'll be back later. We're caught on this side of the train. Just think, sometimes I feel like a hobo. Who knows how long it is? I just thought I'd give you a quick view. All right, talk to everybody later.